Financial Secretary John Tsang says he understood people's hopes that the government would ease the heavy burden and pressure on them. That is why he proposed tax concessions and one-off measures in his budget. They include reducing salaries tax and tax under personal assessment for 2012-13 by 75%, subject to a ceiling of $10,000. 1.53 million taxpayers will benefit. To alleviate the cost of raising children, Mr. Tsang proposes increasing the basic and additional child allowances from the current $63,000 to $70,000 for each child. After the adjustment, the allowance for babies born in 2013-14 will be $140,000 for the year. Mr. Tsang agreed that middle-class families should be given some support. Taking into account the government's overall financial commitments and fairness of resource allocation, he proposes a simple and direct approach through a one-off tax reduction and increase in tax allowance. The one-off measures also include waiving rates for 2013-14, subject to a ceiling of $1,500 per quarter for each rateable property. About 75% of properties will not be subject to rates in the year. This proposal will cost the government $11.6 billion. The budget also proposes granting each residential electricity account an $1,800 subsidy, paying 2 months' rent for public housing tenants, providing an extra allowance to recipients of comprehensive Social Security assistance, old age allowance, old age living allowance, and disability allowance equal to 1 month of the allowances. When necessary, the government will allocate another $100 million for short-term food assistance. All student loan borrowers who complete their studies in 2013 will be given the option to start repaying the student loans 1 year after they finish their studies. The government will also raise the deduction ceiling for self-education expenses to $80,000.